Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video will be like a chit chat get ready with me video using some new makeup as well as a life update. So if you want to hear me ramble and see me apply some makeup, then go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps my small channel out a lot, and then just keep on watching. So I'm applying this Summer Fridays lip balm. It's in a project pan. I already have my skincare on. I slicked my hair in a 60s-ish kind of hairdo. Got my little turtleneck sweater on. Feeling the cozy fall vibes. And I got this baby in the mail. So I do want to apply this eyeshadow palette to my eyes today. It is freaking gorgeous. I ordered this on the last day of the Sephora VIB sale. Ooh, so pretty. Look at it in all its glory. And I did get it on sale for 20% off. And I was supposed to get it yesterday, but there was a delay in the mail. So I got it today, which is Friday. I don't know when this video is going up, but yeah, super pretty palette. Let's go ahead and start with our complexion first. I guess I'm going to apply, we'll do eyes first. So yeah, I guess I'm going to prime with my Armani concealer. So yeah, how have you guys been? Hope you're all doing wonderful. I'm just going to use this Real Techniques, I don't even know the name of it. I got it a long time ago as a freebie from Ulta. So I'm just going to use that to rub this in. But how have you guys been? It's like in the middle of November practically. Like, where has time went? Like, I feel like it was just like Halloween yesterday. Yeah. So there's a lot of new things going on in my life. I got a new job, so I've been out of the workforce for a very long time. Since 2020 is when I resigned from my teaching job because we were remote learning. We would either have school online in our classroom, or for a certain amount of time we were working at home. And when it was time to return to the classroom with these students, my kids, my own children that I gave birth to, were here at home. I didn't have anyone to watch them. So I resigned from my job, and I've been home ever since, taking care of my 3-year-old while my 6 and 12-year-old are at school. So just gonna go ahead and start dipping into the new retro glam palette, which the glam palette is one of my favorites. I think I have it back here. The mini retro is one of my favorites. As you guys can see, it is busted. I probably needed a new one, and these tones are similar, so I'm happy to have that. And then my son, I think he lost my glam palette. I cannot find my original glam palette, which I loved a few shades. I didn't use every shade out of that palette, so I'm glad I waited for this to come out, because basically I would use shades like those, a shimmery shade like that, that's about it. So I have those 3 colors here now, and some pretty greens and pinks and more brown colors. So let's get into that. I'm just gonna use this Morphe M573 brush. I don't know what type of look I'm going for yet, so I guess we'll start off with Lucy. And I heard this one's super pigmented. I still have the mirror thing on that. I'm just gonna use my Cosmetics mirror. But yeah, my man went in for an eye doctor appointment, and he has been going there since he was a child, and he's seen a hiring sign. So he asked the receptionist if they were hiring, that I may be interested in something like that, which I have been looking for jobs, just because my son is potty trained now and he should be going into preschool pretty soon. So yeah, it's about time I join the workforce again and contribute to society. And yeah, she passed my number along to upper management. And then he told me 15 minutes later, because he was still at his eye doctor appointment, I think 15 minutes later, I get a call, and the lady tells me, I heard you're interested in working. How many children do you have? That such type of thing. Do you have any experience working in an optometrist office? No, I taught for 3 years preschool, And before that, I had various jobs like call center jobs and, you know, fast food back when I was very young and that type of stuff. So she tells me she's interested. I sound like a very good fit since I do have, I've worked in call centers, so I have customer service experience. And I'm gonna go in with, because this one was Lucy, I'm gonna go in with Faye, which is a bit darker. And yeah, so she tells me, you know, am I looking for full-time, part-time? She's a single mother. She can totally accommodate my needs. As a single mother, she knows how hard it can be to raise children and work and that kind of stuff. So she can definitely work with me, type of thing. This is super pigmented. So yeah. So we talk about that. I tell her, I'll take whatever you can give me, full-time, part-time. Like, I am ready to get back in the workforce. My son is ready to go to school soon. Like, you know, I want to make some extra bucks and do something with my time because I'm just home all the time. Yes, I focus a lot on my YouTube channel and things of that nature. I like the way this looks. This is like running down, but we can clean it up with concealer. So she tells me, you know, you sound like a great fit. When can you start? I say tomorrow. She's like, oh my God, love to hear it. Like, love your enthusiasm. And she wants to meet with me the next day. She's like, well, what are you wanting? She asked me, what are you wanting in terms of pay? I throw a number out. She says, I can offer you X amount if you're willing to take it or not. And she's like, I will give you some information if you would like to meet, if you accept the job and stuff, and we'll go from there. So I tell her, okay, I'll think about it. And she texts me the information a few minutes later, like 10 minutes later. I tell her, yes, I do accept your job offer, you know, that kind of thing. Should be Monday through Friday. I'll be working Monday through Friday, and yeah, so she gives me the information where to go, and I meet up with her the next day. She gives me a tour of the place, you know. So I'm going to be a patient concierge. So I'm super excited about that job. Everybody that I met there seems nice. I've met one of the doctors, not the doctor that my man has been going to since a child, but a different doctor, and I was very excited and happy. So I will start my job very soon. So I think there will be a lot of changes to my channel. I don't think I'll have time for Shop My Stash weekly makeup basket videos, so it might be bi-weekly or monthly, not really sure. And I don't know, I might have to be a little bit more conservative with my makeup, and I'm not gonna have a lot of time in the morning to do my makeup either, so it's going to be a different rodeo for sure. And it's exciting but different. And yeah, so the day I went in for my interview, I'll just throw a picture of what I look like. I don't know if I have one or not. I think I took one at McDonald's with my son because we went out to eat afterwards to kind of celebrate and get his energy out because he's a rambunctious child. So I took him to the play area to play at McDonald's. But so I'm super excited, but like I said, a lot of changes to my YouTube channel. Hopefully I can keep it weekly. If life becomes too hectic, then I will do bi-weekly or monthly, whatever works for me. And I hope you guys can just bear with me. I will try to still do my tracking my makeup purchases, MD's videos, and Project Pan videos. I would just have to film those on the weekend or after work if I have the time. Okay, so I think I'm going to deepen the look up with Evergreen, which is this very deep color. And like I was saying, the work environment seems more conservative. I didn't really see anyone with makeup on. We do wear scrubs. I went in with a very light makeup look. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. My brain cannot focus on one thing, and then I'm doing my makeup at the same time, which I'm not used to. But yeah, so I just had like a little bronzer in the crease, my Tom Ford duo, but just the shimmer on my lid. sorry, my son wanted a snack. I already had gave him a snack, but he was actually bringing me a juice, so I gave him a juice. Not a juice, he has a juice open. That's besides the point. So I was wearing my Tom Ford Ido, but just a glittery one, slightly tapped over, little glimmery look, and my Chanel Initial Rose blush. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been running after my kid, so that's why there's so many takes in between. But yeah, I feel like I'm not going to be wearing eye looks like this or anything really too colorful. No red lipstick, no like extreme blush looks like I usually really enjoy. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to halt my project pan use. I still will be wearing like concealer and foundation every day. I'll just have to see what my makeup routine consists of, just because it may be cut down since I have to get my kids ready for school, myself ready for work all at the same time. And I don't know, we'll just see where things take us. Oh, I feel like this one's higher, this one's lower, but we'll deal with it. But yeah, I'm super excited to be working. I'll let you guys know how my job goes and everything like that. My hairs are everywhere and they're not sitting. So I kind of like this eye better than this eye. Maybe my eye socket are just higher and lower. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. My eyeshadow's never gonna be perfect, so we will deal with it. Oh, I'm considering the pink or the green. Either this pink or this bluish color. I think we'll go with this bluish color. It's called Palladian. So there it is right there, super pretty. I think we'll use my finger, and it looks a little powdery. I don't know, let me swatch it. It's kind of icy, but I want more of a glimmery look. So let's try the pink, and it's called Flare. Flare is more that glittery look that I'm going for. Let's try layering the icy one and then the glimmery one and see what that does. But okay, so I'm tapping this one and now it's not looking as powdery, and I'm not going to apply. I added the pink over it. Oh my god, no, I think I ruined the look. I thought this finger was clean for some reason. Okay, let's just try to cover it with the greenish blue shadow. Yeah, I think that's going to save the look. Whew, I need to be careful. So let me know, did you guys pick up this palette? Are you interested in it? What eyeshadow palettes are sparking your interest? I think this is the second palette that I purchased. No, the third palette that I purchased all year. I think I purchased, was it Utopian Dreams maybe? The Pat McGrath Mother of the Ball. I have a hair on my lip. And then this is the third palette. My man did purchase me a few palettes throughout the year, but out of my own pocket. That's what I bought. So this is like the third palette that I purchased this year. No, fourth. I did purchase the pastel palette by Indie. Oh, so I did purchase the pastel palette by Natasha Denona. So this is like the fourth palette, which I feel like is not so bad for a whole year of makeup consumption. And I'm a makeup lover. I do spend a lot of money on makeup. It's like one of my only hobbies, so I do go all out, and I think 4 palettes is pretty good. It's like one every 3 months practically, and I think that's a good pace to be buying makeup. Like, enjoy the things you have, don't worry about what's new and exciting. Use what you have. If something does spark your interest or whatever, go ahead and get it. It's not like a big deal, but Like, I try not to see every new release and think, oh, it's no big deal, let me just buy it, type of thing. So now I'm not gonna go in with that pink shade, actually, I don't think. You know what, I guess we'll be playful and put Flare down. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. We'll do a little bit right here. And I think it's gonna apply better with the finger than with this brush. Okay, just deepening it up. I wanted to keep it a little lighter on the lid. That's just what I prefer. I just always prefer a lighter lid usually. I think it just makes a good contrast with the, I think it makes a good contrast between the lid color and the crease. So I like light against deep usually. Sorry, I'm out of breath. They say terrible twos are bad. Like, the threes are no better. So I feel, I don't know how I feel about this look, but we're just gonna go with it. Just so I can get a feel for the colors and everything. Using more than one color is always good. So kind of like a spotlight type of look. I think we're gonna leave the eyes here for now. I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna use the push-up lashes, but I don't like this mascara on the top. I'm just going to lightly put a little bit on to prep for falsies, but nothing crazy. This one makes my eyes water and burn, especially when I get close to the lash line. So I'm just mostly putting this on the tips to kind of blend them later. But let's go ahead and get onto complexion. I'm going to prime my face with this Say Beauty. This is the, what are you called? The Glowy Super Gel Star Glow. This is in a project pan. Almost done with it. And yeah, I like this one. As a primer base or mixed in with foundation. I don't really use it on top of makeup. It kind of breaks it up and stuff. So this is the way I like to apply it. And I'm gonna test out, well, it's not testing. I'm just gonna do like a trial run, I guess, of some makeup that I already own and love to see how it's gonna look on my face, because I do want to project pan it, but like I said, I want things to look good for work. So I'm going in with the #1 de Chanel foundation. I have mine in BD31. This is one that I do want to pan, so I'm going to because I have eyeshadow here, I guess apply some to this brush. These are the Disney Ultra Collab brushes, super cute. I haven't used the face brushes yet, so we will see. I don't know if that's gonna be a lot or a little bit of foundation, but we will see. And I don't know how this color is gonna work because this is usually a little too deep for me. But yeah, I think I applied way too much to this side. I'm gonna use 2 pumps on this side just so I don't go crazy. I think I will do more of a natural look with this palette tomorrow for a baby shower. So I will share that look in my next Shop My Stash, and hopefully this will be out tonight or tomorrow. I will film a Shop My Stash video so that you guys can have some content to watch. In case I get busy with work and home life, you guys will probably still have something to watch, okay? So I love this foundation. It's just so natural and pretty. I think this one will be a good one for work. It's just I don't know about the lasting power. I mean, it does usually last pretty well, but I don't know, like I just don't want to look bad while I'm not home. Like it's one thing for it to like fade away while I'm at home, but to fade away at work or I am like seeing the patients and my coworkers, my bosses, like. Okay, so I'm going to leave it right there. I might get my sponge and kind of push the foundation in. It may take away some of the dew. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm liking the way that looks. I think we're gonna go in with blushes. I keep forgetting to use my Tom Ford. I'm using this on the daily for work. So we're going to apply some of this, and it ties in with that pink on our eyes. And that's not gonna be the only thing we use. I have another Project Pan blush. It's very sheer, so it doesn't really matter what type of look I have on. It's a brownie orangey one. And then I think I want a little bit of this nudie one by M Cosmetics. And this one is in the shade Pearl Tea. Just gonna put a little bit right down the tops of my cheeks. And let's blend this out. I'm gonna use that same brush I used earlier from Real Techniques. And cute nudie look. It's going to be diluted a little bit when I apply my concealer. And I'm using my Dior concealer. Love this thing. This is the second one I had this year, and it's already almost empty, as you guys can see. Use it a ton. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer, and I want to see how everything looks. So this is about how much concealer I'm going to apply for work, so I'm going to test that out, and I'm going to use my sponge for that, just because it soaks up more, so it's going to give you more of a natural finish than with the brush. It's going to give you a full glam look. Of course, I'm going to do a more natural eye when I go to work, so yeah, I like the way that looks. And since I didn't use a lot of concealer, it didn't take away a lot of the blush, but usually when I go ham with my concealer, it obviously drags down and takes away some of the blush look. So yeah, I've been liking using my Truffle Face Trace Contour Stick with a brush like this, and just for a little subtle contour bronzery moment, and then a little on the nose, and of course on the jawline to shape our face. Okay, so I think that looks good. We don't look overly done on the contour. The blushes are definitely still there. Our powder actually might remove some of that. I have an itchy spot, but I don't want to scratch it. Like right here. Okay, I might go in with a little bit of concealer to brighten up the face. I did that for my, it wasn't an interview because I already had got the job over the phone, but for the first time meeting up with my job. So I'm going to just tap this in just a little bit. Okay, and hopefully that brought our face to life. I'm going to go in with powder. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever powder. This is the Ultra HD Setting Powder 1.0 Vanilla. This is not in a project pan, but I just want to finish it off to have some more empties for you guys for the end of the year. So I'm going to apply that. Okay. Going in for a second dip. I'm going to apply that to my under eye. A little where we brightened at. A little bit here to take away some of the dew. And I'll wipe that off in a second. I think her face is looking quite nice. I think I'm going to go in with this blush by Ursula. a tiny bit. I'm going to use like this more fluffier brush and just a little bit, just because I don't want to look too blush heavy. I want the eyes to kind of say more than the cheeks, so I think that's fine. I love my M Cosmetics one, so I'm gonna go in with this one too. This is Venetian Rose. I'm gonna tap it off because it's pigmented, and I'm going to focus this here to brighten up our look. Buff it. And then we're gonna go in with powder. So I'm going to use the powder brush that came in that set to wipe away the Makeup Forever powder. And I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I really want to pan, and I've been using, and I wore it for the little tour of my job, and I thought it was fine. So I'm gonna use this one. It just doesn't hold my oils very well, so I'm not even that oily. Like, I just get oily mainly on my T-zone, so I don't know how that's going to go. We're going to apply some bronzer. I'm gonna be light-handed with it because it's just a formula and shade that I haven't been enjoying for a very long time. It's this Dior bronzer in the shade 4. So this more dense cheek brush, I'm going to take some of it, tap it off, and kind of go over where I put my contour. And okay, I think with this brush it's not picking up a lot, so that's a good thing. Some of my more other brushes like may pick up more, so I'm gonna be wary of that when getting ready for work, because I don't want a helmet for bronzer, if you know what I mean. So I mean, I do really love that look in the summer when I'm really tan, but I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative with my makeup. And yeah, not that this look is conservative at all, but I'm just trying to get a feel for how to do my makeup for work, because it's like different learning to do your makeup. So I really like that. Maybe this bronzer isn't so bad. So my plan is to hopefully use these products for like my everyday makeup look. Well, some of these products, not everything, and just like go more light-handed. Like, I wouldn't wear this bright of a blush to work. Something a little bit more lighter and nude, I think, will be more work appropriate. I mean, I feel good without highlighter, but I'm going to try out this Laura Mercier highlighter that I got a long time ago, and didn't like it then because I was more into a blingy highlight, but I appreciate a softer look like my Revda Camellia highlighter. So I'm going to try out this to see how I like it. Maybe it's work appropriate and I can use a highlighter for work. So I'm just going to use this Real Techniques brush and yeah, tap off the excess. This is their Matte Radiance Baked Powder and Highlight 01. I decluttered this, but I undecluttered it because I think it's gonna be a nice one for work. What do you guys think? I think I like that. That's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Okay, so what do you guys like? A more extreme look or a more natural makeup look? I like both. I think there's a time and place for everything. Okay, that's nice. Some of these things are going to be in project pans soon just because I'm going to use them every day. Not really going to switch up my makeup. So when I do my Shop My Stash videos, they're going to be consisting of some of the same products. And I guess I'll do more crazier looks on the weekend. So I don't think I'll be doing a lot of crazy looks. Oh my god, this eyebrow pencil is all out. Let me grab another one. I don't think I'll be doing a lot of crazy looks anytime soon, mostly just on the weekends, and then more of a bare face, light eye type of look for work. I'm gonna use Dark Brown by ABH. You know what, I think I have a mini of it, so I won't use my full size up. We have Dark Brown. Let's see how Dark Brown works on us, and if that doesn't work, we'll go with the deeper shade. So yeah, I got a little mini of this one. So yeah, my Shop My Stash videos, I'm not gonna get a lot of use on, how do you open this? on some of the crazier eyeshadows and blushes and stuff that I pick out. I'm going to mostly be using like everyday work appropriate makeup 5 days a week at least. So let me quickly do my brows off camera. We'll pop on a lip and eyelashes, and this will conclude today's video. Okay, so I'm back, and I did use the same Charlotte Tilbury mascara for my bottom lash line. I really love that mascara for underneath the lash line. That's like the only reason I use it mostly. But I didn't want to waste my Gucci one on my top lashes if I was just going to apply false lashes, which are the Marquise Silk Effect by Eylure, and I really love these eyelashes. For the eye look, I did add a little bit more eyeshadow. I'll tell you which ones I use. I used a little bit more flare on the bottom lash line right here. I use Belle, which is this color right here, on my lower lash line. Like I said, a lot of mascara to get that twiggy effect. I've always been a fan of twiggy, so yes, very 60s inspired. And then I did use Flutter on the center and on my inner corner, which is this glittery shade, and I'll apply a little bit more. I mean, they're nothing like Pat McGrath shades, but they're still very pretty eyeshadows. I think Natasha Denona does a great job with her eyeshadow formula and color selection alike. So that is what is on my eyes. I was tempted to add a little bit green on the lower lash line, but I think that mascara is very dark and gave it more of a dark smoky look. I did add some of my nude liner by Essence on my inner rim to kind of open my eyes a little bit, just because they do kind of shut off a little bit when I have darker eye makeup on. And for the lips, I did apply MAC Whirl, which is this everyday nudie pink liner that's like my lips but better this time of year. So pretty. And I did dab some of my Gucci lipstick in the shade, I can find which one it is, the Painted Belle, which is this pretty nude color. I just dabbed it like this on my lips so I don't get a lot of pigment, but when I do, it's like a lot darker, and it does go really nicely with Whirl, either if I apply it full impact or lightly, but I want it more of a nude lip. So lighter in the middle, and then deeper on the edges. I did use my Coconut Tower 28 gloss, which I've been reaching for a ton to tie in with the pinky look. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit more because it is so good. Love it. I was applying this underneath my eyes to kind of brighten a little bit, and I don't think the blush is too much now, so this may be a blush that I can wear on an everyday basis, going very light-handedly and always just going over with a little bit of a setting powder to go over it. But overall, I think this look is so beautiful. I'm glad I got to touch base with you guys to let you guys know what's going on in my life and new changes that I'm making to my channel. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little Kool-Aid break, and Kool-Aid, so good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this eye look. I really like it. I like the way the rest of the makeup looks as well. I think this is something that I can wear on an everyday basis, minus the crazy eyes. But yeah, I'm really impressed with these products. I'm glad I put them together on my face today. So let me know how you guys are doing. What's new in your life? What makeup products are you loving? Did you pick up this stunning palette? I didn't even show you the front today. Ooh, so pretty. The box is just as pretty. My little one wants lots of love and attention right now, so I'm gonna go give him some kisses and stuff. So I hope you guys are having an amazing, blessed day wherever you are. Let's talk about some makeup and not makeup in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.